Have you ever thought about how birds replace their damaged feathers? Similar to how animals shed their fur, birds molt their feathers. Most birds only lose a few feathers at a time. In contrast, penguins lose all of their feathers at the same time. This is called a catastrophic molt. Losing all of their feathers can take about 2 weeks. Then all of the plumage is regrown. High humidity is beneficial during a molt because penguins will have to travel to sea for water less often. This is important because penguins lose much of their waterproofing and insulating capabilities during a molt. They would not last very long in cold ocean waters without their feathers. Penguins spend 2 to 3 weeks at sea to gain enough weight to molt. They need to increase their body mass by 40% to survive fasting on land throughout their molt. Molting is extremely metabolically costly. This is another reason why penguins need to build up so much weight. Most penguins molt once a year, usually in the fall. But iGalapagos.org states that the Galapagos penguin molts twice a year. Galapagos penguins molt so frequently because their subtropical environment is harsh on their feathers. This is the only species of penguin that lives along the equator. Sunlight can bleach their feathers and weaken them. Algae can grow on their feathers and damage them as well. Although these issues are problematic for other penguin species too, Galapagos penguins are more susceptible because they reside in such a warm habitat. Due to the high variability and abundance of food in their environment, the Galapagos penguins wait to molt until they have gained enough weight. If food is still readily available, the penguins will mate and try for chicks. They may breed up to 3 times a year, according to iGalapagos.org. This differs from other penguin species who molt after they rear their chicks. The Galapagos penguins have adapted to have this flexible molting cycle, which has increased their survivability. However, they face challenges with finding small schools of fish to feed on. According to penguinstudies.org, the frequency and intensity of ocean upwelling is decreasing. This causes fewer nutrients to reach the ocean surface, which means less food for fish and crustaceans, and therefore less food for the penguins. The Galapagos penguins depend on the pulses of productivity that occur in the Galapagos. As upwelling events become more variable and less predictable, the penguins will not be able to successfully molt.